and welcome to part 3 of my new series where we talk about mythological creatures that you can add to your world building and storytelling that aren't just fae. Nothing wrong with fae, guys. I still love them. I'm writing a book with fae. There's just so many other mythological creatures that are so unique and creative that we can also, I think, pull inspiration from. And today we're talking about selkies. Again, this is just coming from someone, me, who loves researching different mythological creatures and folklore because I find them so interesting. So if any of these facts are wrong, I apologize in advance. I honestly can't believe how many people don't know about selkies. I remember making a video a while back that featured selkies, who are shape-changing creatures that can transform from a seal into a human, and the comments were wild. Like, people thought that I had made this up, and they were like, they couldn't wrap their minds around the fact that there was a seal woman. Like, they were like laughing in the comments and making fun of it, and I was like, guys, they're real. I was so surprised because selkies have been a part of folklore for centuries, and I thought that they were more well known by people, but apparently no. Selkies are part of Scottish, Irish, and even Icelandic folklore. They're seals, but they're not ordinary seals. They can shed their seal skin to become human, usually on land or underneath a full moon is when they can shed their skins. In their seal form, they can live peacefully in the sea, but when they come to shore, they peel off their seal skin and they take the form of a human, and they're often described as heartbreakingly beautiful, with pale skin and big dark eyes. They have a quiet, almost otherworldly sadness about them. The catch to their shape changing is that their skin is everything. If they don't keep hold of it, without it, they cannot return back to the sea. And that's why most selkie stories are pretty tragic. In many stories, a human, usually a fisherman, will find the skin of a selkie and hide it, so she can't go back to the ocean. Without her skin, she's trapped, and because she can't return to her true home, she stays on land, and she often marries the one who hides the skin from her. But she never stops longing for the sea, and one day she'll find the skin, maybe years later. And the moment she touches it, she remembers who she truly is. She returns to the water and leaves her family behind, sometimes forever. But there are a few versions where she'll come back to visit her children from time to time, swimming close to the shore to watch them grow and play. But she can never truly stay, which makes selkie stories so devastating, I think. They're about freedom and belonging, and the ache of being torn between two different worlds. Now, most people only hear about female selkies, but the folklore actually goes both ways. Male selkies are said to be incredibly handsome and irresistible to human women, especially those that are dissatisfied with their current lives. And if a woman sheds 7 tears into the sea, a selkie man might appear to her. In those stories, the selkie is not the victim. He's the one who tempts. So depending on where you hear the tale, selkies can be tragic or dangerous, or even romantic. Many believe that these stories come from coastal communities who spend their lives alongside seals. People would see human-like gestures in them, with their big dark eyes and the way that they would watch quietly from the water, and it's easy to imagine legends forming from them. Other people believe that selkies symbolize people that were lost at sea. The sea is both a provider and a taker, and the idea of loved ones transforming into seals, still existing but in another form, might have been a way for people who had lost someone at sea to process their grief. It's also a recurring theme in Celtic folklore, the pull between land and sea, freedom and love, duty and desire. The selkie embodies kind of all of that. So yeah, those are selkies. They're ancient, and they remind us that love can't last if it comes from control. They're not something that I just made up to put in a TikTok video. They are a real folklore, and I think they're very interesting, and actually I think their stories are super tragic, and because of that I think they're more interesting than sirens or mermaids. That's just my opinion. Anyways, there's my insight into selkies. I know this video is long, so if you made it all the way to the end, I love you. If you didn't make it all the way to the end, I still love you, but you'll never know. If you have any mythological creatures or folklore that you would like to talk about next, leave a comment. And let me know if you like this series and if you would like me to continue it. Thanks for watching!